You're listening to the Mind Your Business podcast. Today, we're sharing 12 ways that you can make more money right now.
So, stay tuned.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm James Wedmore.
And I'm Jilly and I.
And this is the Mind Your Business podcast, where we help you create more success and abundance starting from the inside out. And today, we're talking all about money.
I'm so sorry.
We apologize. We're so sorry for that. We couldn't help ourselves. Money. I love talking about money, especially I love watching how uncomfortable people get when you talk about it. Oh my goodness, all the people and their money stories. But look, money is all around you. And I don't know why you keep, denying that birthright of abundance that is yours. I love to remind my students, my entrepreneurial friends, that you are leaving money on the table. Always. Right now. And that's a good thing, because sometimes it's as simple as bending down and picking it on up. Yeah. So that's what we're going to talk about today. 12 ways you can make more money right now. If you listen to this episode and actually do one of the things that we talk about, I'm just going to say it and be a little blunt. You have no excuse to complain about, poor me, I'm broke, I don't have the money, boo-hoo, because the information is there, but you're going to have to do it, right? No one's going to do it for you. And the reality is you can talk about, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, look at me, I'm so cool, but nothing happens until you make a sale.
You are running a business, and money is the metric of business, right?
It really is, no, it's not. It's like money is a tool, my friends, and you need that tool to stay in business.
Yeah, notice what comes up for you as we're listing these 12 ways to make more money. What's coming up? Is it, I could never do that.
What's the right one?
Yeah.
I don't know which one's the best. I can't do this. I'm not ready for that. All that crap that keeps us stuck. It's not true. Don't believe any of it, okay? So nothing happens until you make the sale. And the sale happens when someone says yes and then gives you money. But most people, they're just waiting for people to give them money. They're going to be waiting a long time, a really long time. So all of this starts with making a great offer. That's all of this. I mean, that's the one way to make more money right now, and that's it. That's what all of these are really about, is make great offers. And you don't buy things that are bad offers. Wow, that's a really, really bad offer. Man, that sucks.
I'll take it.
Yeah. You don't do that. Wait, my phone's ringing again. Who is that that's calling me?
It's 1-800 number.
Leave a message.
They do.
Wait, it says don't leave a message. No, it says send me a text.
They left 3 messages.
Good? Wow, that's a bad offer. No, so we need to focus on how we can create great offers. So what we've done is really quickly come up with a list of 12 things that you can do to make more money right now. Here's the easiest one. Number 1, the easiest, no effort. This is proof, factual evidence that money doesn't come from effort. Number 1, raise your prices.
Ooh, what comes up for you there?
No, I can't, right? Look, I'll do it for you. Give me your Kajabi login or your SamCart or whatever. I'll go in there, I'll add an extra 0 for you and save. It's easy.
20 seconds or less.
20 seconds or less is done, right? I get it. All the stuff that's going to come up, it's too expensive, my people can't afford it. Charge premium prices and offer premium products and services. And when you honor your offer, when you truly convey your offer and you show people the value of it, then people want to pay for nice things. They want to pay the right price. If you could just imagine, I don't think people would want to, this is totally just a fact. People wouldn't get the same that they're getting if they bought DVD for $7.
So true.
You know what I mean? You buy an ebook for $7. Do you? This is gold. This must be the most amazing thing. $7, right? So raise your prices, because the transformation that you want, that your customer wants, begins with that transaction. There absolutely is a direct correlation with the size of the transaction and the size of that transformation. So when you raise your prices, you're going to be able to be making more money, and they'll be getting more results, and you won't be as resentful of your clients as you are now. That's something that's on you. That is so on you when you start resenting your clients. I should be paid more for this. That's what you asked for.
Right.
Right? I'm just doing so much. This is just not worth it anymore. I can't believe. But that's what you set up and agreed upon. And so if you are resenting your clients, you're definitely not charging enough. And that doesn't do anybody any favors. So
Yeah, and I'm sure as a business owner, you've invested in yourself. So pay attention, look back. When did you make a scary investment, and how much more seriously did you take that action after? Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, anytime I see someone who's like not really doing the work in our programs, I'm like, I didn't charge them enough.
Yeah.
It's really simple as that. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, this is a simple one. Just make more offers and put more offers out in front of more people. Relaunch again. Get more people. I mean, I know these are the real simple ones, and we'll get into more specific ones, but do it again. A lot of people ask us that question, like, is it okay to relaunch again? Yes! There's absolutely
100%.
100%. So put it out there again. Get more people in. That's how you make more money.
Yeah, you could even launch to a new segment of your list.
Exactly. Or from a different angle, right? Or a slightly different offer. But the way to make more money is to put more offers in front of more people and at higher prices, right? So that's number 2. That's a pretty simple one. And I know there'll be a million questions like, how often can I launch versus not launch? Stop thinking that there's some universal golden rules, because there's not.
No.
Like if you're providing value, you're helping people, and people want what you have, then keep selling your stuff. And you got to stop apologizing for that, because that's just ridiculous here. So we don't apologize it. I don't know why you are. Number 3, make an offer specifically to past customers. This is one of the most effective ways you're going to be making more money, because most people are just focused on, I've got this online course and now I just got to sell, I've got to get more sales. How do I get more sales? How do I reach more people? And they get trapped in that, where all they're focusing on is reaching more people, and they're totally ignoring and denying the people that they have right under their nose. And we already know that a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer, which means when someone buys, they're going to buy again. And if you're providing value and delivering in what they've already purchased, then they want to keep working with you. They want to buy from you again. And then, of course, you've heard all these studies, people talking about things like it's 10 times easier, less expensive to acquire an existing customer again than it is to go out and find a new one. And that is true time and time and time again. So what can you offer to your existing customers? Maybe it's another program, maybe it's more support, more coaching, more resources, time with you, whatever. I don't know. That's for you to figure out, but that's a big one right there.
Yeah, and that'll definitely increase the lifetime value of your customers, which will ultimately give you more, I guess, for lack of a better word, confidence and in future ad spend, etc.
Absolutely. If you're listening to this and you're looking for just a way to start making some quick money, we want to include this one. This is number 4, which is to just offer a coaching package. This is a one-on-one or small group, but let's start one-on-one coaching opportunity that you can be selling to someone who's, but I don't have an audience, I don't have a list. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't tell me this. Give me your Instagram handle. Don't tell me it says 0 following you. There's no way that is happening. Even if it's one person. Well, you got an audience. Stop saying you don't, because you get what you focus on, whether you want it or not, right? So even if that's a smaller audience than you like, sure, that's fine. But that's going to be one of the easiest things that you can do. Is either a coaching package or some done-for-you service package are going to be the easiest offers for you to make to get the yes. Hey, are you struggling with this? I can help you with that. Hey, would you like me to do this for you? Would you like me to manage your podcast for you or something? I'll do that for you, right? These are, obviously, with something like that, you should have experience and know how to do
Exactly.
those things,
Yeah, don't make up a skill that you don't have.
Right, exactly. But these are things that people will pay for, and it's not going to be a hard sell. And if you're looking for money, that's great. And this is something I told our BBD community, is saying, look, no matter what you're at, you can sit there and say, look at your bank account and freak out and say, I don't have the money, and oh my goodness, and all these things I need and all that. And even though that this type of business has the lowest barrier of entry, it doesn't cost very much at all. People are like, Kajabi is like $150 a month. It's like, well, imagine starting a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
right? Imagine creating a physical product.
I remember when my path was to become an insurance agent, I knew that the company needed us to have $100,000 in the bank in order to be considered, because you needed to ensure them that, you know, you'd be able to pay rent on an office building, you'd be able to hire employees to serve customers.
Yeah.
So
So I tell them the same thing. So you have no excuse to say I don't have the money, because anyone here can go out, and obviously we give them a process and a plan, which you can go out and you can offer some sort of done for you service package or a coaching package, and you'll get paid.
Yeah.
Now, don't fill up your whole day with that, you know, because then you don't have any time to work on
your business,
on the digital leverage side of your business. But there's nothing wrong with that. And that's the thing, is like when we did our episode about doing whatever it takes, I refuse to do one-on-one.
right?
It's like, but if you're struggling for money, then get your ego out of the way and do whatever it takes. Or not, that's fine. Number 5, a paid masterclass.
I love this because it's a way to not only offer a lower ticket option for your customers, but it's also a way to get paid to make new content.
Oh my goodness, right? And we've been doing the paid masterclasses for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
They're wildly successful for us. We absolutely love them because it really becomes an entry point for new customers when all of our stuff is a lot higher priced. There's a lot of people that have been, like you guys, listen to the podcast, who haven't really got to consume any of our paid marketing business trainings, and then boom, they come into that first masterclass for like $100. And it's amazing, right?
Yeah, and then you get a buyer. Buyer's a
you
buyer.
get a buyer and a buyer's a buyer. And so what we have a process in BBD. So
Yeah.
for all of our business by design students, if you haven't checked out our paid masterclass process yet,
It's one of
go
our brand new
do
ones.
it. It's one of our newest ones, because part of that process is that you can make a back end offer at the end of the masterclass. So people that paid for the $97 or $47 or $37 live masterclass can then apply that investment into a bigger program. And it's genius, and I know. And I mean, we're seeing people that are doing a 30 to 50% uptake on that. That's huge, right? And when you're doing the paid masterclass, you don't even need to do a launch around it. We just do a sales page with some emails and Facebook ads. Hey, we're doing this training. Here's what you're going to learn. Here's the price. Boom, right? Irresistible offer, and people join.
Yeah, what we've done in the past is it's $97 up until Friday, and then it goes up to $297.
Yeah, so it's like at a discounted rate, if you will, and then that gives people a reason to buy. Yeah. Number 6.
A virtual event. So it's similar but different. You might not be creating content per se, but you could be putting together, you know, I think a summit is a common one, a paid summit, but you could be bringing experts together to help, you know, solve a common problem. You could be offering a paid one-time mastermind.
So it's like right now during this time, if we can't meet in person and do an event, like imagine like an event, and someone's like, hey, I'm going to do an event and here's a ticket to come to the event. It's a 3-day event. You could do something like that virtual. So where a paid masterclass is like a specific topic workshop. It's like, we're going to learn how to set up an Instagram post, you know, like something very specific. An event could take place over a longer period of time, be more of an experience, more speakers, and cover a variety of topics, and you're paying for like the ticket to attend, the ticket to get the recordings. And
it's almost like, think of it kind of like a virtual networking experience too.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
Yeah.
Here we go, getting affiliates. I built $1 million business finding affiliates that would host a webinar for me to sell my $97 YouTube course, Video Traffic Academy. That was my business. We didn't have Facebook ads. You guys all complain about Facebook ads today. We didn't have Facebook ads back then, and we were doing $1 million a year because I'd go to someone and say, hey, Jilly, you've got an audience. I've got a product. Can we host a webinar for your audience? It's going to crush. They're going to love it. It's so good. And at the end, I'm going to make an offer for Video Traffic Academy, and I'll give you 50% commission. Sound good? Sounds good. We give her some copy and stuff like that. She promotes it. Big fun thing. We do the webinar. We have some fun. We make some sales. I don't see enough people doing simple things like this anymore. And it's funny because when you're around long enough, you see things like come and go that are popular and not popular, and it's like, oh yeah, people forgot to do this. And boom, you throw it out. So that's a fantastic one. All you need is one. I'm not saying some big affiliate launch where you got to get 100 people. No, find one person that has an overlapping similar audience as you, build a relationship with them, reach out. Maybe you already have someone with that relationship, and do something really cool like that.
You could even set up some sort of like referral program or something for your customers.
Say more about that.
As in, like, maybe, you know, say for example, you have a membership site, and if you refer a friend for a month, then you get a month free or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those things are great. Now let's look at the other side of that. Number 8 is looking for ways in which you can make additional revenue being an affiliate, whether you're promoting someone else's product or program or a software or a tool or something you recommend.
Right.
You know, we do this with the few people that I've worked with personally that we love and endorse. You know, we know where your heart is. We love promoting them, right? For the few tools that we use, like Kajabi, we're always promoting Kajabi. Why? Because we use it. And still, it's so funny. People are still always looking for. There must be some better tool.
Yeah.
Like yes, the tool is what's preventing you from making the money that you want, right? There's people making money on every single tool out there. This is the tool that we use, and it works. And we make a lot of money from promoting Kajabi, you know. And you guys should be doing that as well. And you could sit there and create a promotion today of like, here's a review. Here's a bonus you're going to get if you sign up for this tool. Here's something I'm going to give you, and you get the commission. It's
Yeah,
so
and
simple.
most companies have like ambassador programs or affiliate programs. You just have to ask.
Absolutely, yeah. Number 9, this is similar but different. This is a resource and a site that the Brown brothers, Mike and Justin Brown, first shared with us, and now we love it. It's called kit.co, and it's basically a place where you can create kits of affiliate recommendation tools and resources.
Yeah.
This is great if you have a few Amazon products that you'd like to recommend. You're not going to make a ton of money on Amazon. I think it's like 6 to 8% commission. But let's say you have a series of books that you recommend. That's a kit. Let's say you have your video or your podcast. Like I have my podcast studio on a kit. I have the video tools that I recommend on a kit. I have all my Airbnb resources, furniture, supplies on kits. We have our health kit from Health Week. And these are all different kits that I can pull out at any time, and they're all connected to our affiliate account. We're not sitting here like, oh yes, we're gonna make all this money, but you're already recommending these things. It doesn't hurt to get an extra $20, $30 here on the side.
Exactly, and as your audience grows, that might get a little bigger.
And I'm not a CPA, so don't take this to the bank, but what I'm pretty sure, which we've been able to do, is a little fancy schmancy thing here. We convert in your Amazon Associates account as an affiliate, the money we make never goes into my bank account. It's converted into Amazon gift card money. And then, so that way, I shouldn't be saying this publicly because you know Big Brother's listening.
They are.
They're listening right now. But it stays in Amazon, and then I use it to buy things on Amazon that are not tax deductible, like the little silly toys and things that I buy all the time. And that way, it's money I'm making to buy stuff that's never taxed. Is that illegal? Did I break the law totally? You know, look,
It's creative accounting.
it's not like tax evasion. It's like you guys gotta get smart because they're gonna want to take as much money as they can from you. They're gonna want to tax you, and like it's so funny. It's like people don't really like, oh, whatever. Like we need to pay for all these things until you start making a lot of money and you see how much they take. You know, call me when you have $1 million tax bill. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm sitting here going like, oh yeah, I make $100 a month, and I'm gonna not have it be, you know, go through the IRS here. But maybe I shouldn't have said any of this publicly. But you know, fun little thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I also had a friend tell me one that they a great idea, simple idea, I think, is they said they would buy Starbucks and like their favorite food gift cards, and like load them up, and this is a little sneakier. And I'm not saying I recommend or endorse any of these things. I'm just sharing that's interesting information. This is just entertainment purposes.
Story time.
Story time. That they would, so they buy like $100 or $200 Starbucks gift card, and they would catalog it as gifts, and then that's how they would buy their Starbucks. So they got to write it off, and then they use it themselves. I'm like, well, that's a really good idea, but
I can't
but
track
don't
every
do
cup of
that.
coffee.
But don't do that. Is what I'm saying. Okay, where were we?
Number 9. Oh no, sorry,
No,
that was
number 10.
that was number 9. That's where we were. Now we're on number 10.
Number 10. Obviously, if you can do this in person, that's fantastic. I think offering a VIP day is a really great opportunity for people. I think people would be really excited to know that you're doing a VIP day where that person can be in person, hopefully, ideally, and you can work with them on their business or their health or their relationship or whatever for an entire day. I think people love things like that.
I think even just having a VIP day in your just ascension
Your
model
repertoire.
is going to help you make more money because it's a price anchor for the rest of your stuff.
100%. Thank you so much for saying.
Mm-hmm.
This is one we've been teaching for years. We've had so many people share that just doing number 11 brought them massive amounts of more money, probably more than they realized. And it's to offer a VIP option in their launch. So you sell your course or your program, and then you put next to it a VIP, whether it's more coaching, more support, a separate group, more
maybe a review,
yeah, something like that in their side by side.
Mm-hmm.
So there's here's the standard program, and then here's the VIP version. The VIP version is a higher priced, it's more support, more hand holding, and it's limited spots.
Yeah.
Then
you're going to get some more committed students too.
It's just like airlines.
Yeah.
There's coach, and then there's first class, and there's always people that will pay for first class. So have your first class option, see what happens. Lastly, number 12, adding a one-click upsell. Adding additional revenue at the point of purchase is a low-hanging fruit opportunity for you to begin making more money, and a one-click upsell is a great opportunity to do that. SamCart and Kajabi are both tools that we use and recommend that do that. People ask us too, by the way, why do we have SamCart and Kajabi? You don't need both, but Kajabi is what we use to host our programs. So all of our digital products are in Kajabi. But there's a lot of times, and the checkout service is built in and stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's an all-in-one.
It's great for product delivery.
Yeah, absolutely, because they submit their credit card info and it's bam, it's right there. We don't need to worry about connecting things.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of time with different offers that we make and things that we do where, and I'm going to give you so many examples of this, where we don't need to have it connected to a product and all that type of stuff, right? So if you were to do a VIP day, you just need a quick checkout page. Here's a checkout page I made for you, and it could be Jilly VIP day, just for Jilly, When we do deposits for our events, we process, here's our $50 deposit thing. We don't need a product for that.
Right.
Well, if we have a coaching offer come in or, from someone, all these other things that are not a digital product that people still are paying us money for, like one-on-one coaching or a VIP day or those all these things like that. We personally love having a quick and easy down and dirty checkout page creation software so that we can just get that made. Are there any other big reasons why we're using SamCart?
One thing I love about SamCart is it has,
the failed payment stuff.
Yeah, failed payment stuff is great.
So let me explain that one because that's a big one.
Yeah, that's enough. That's a way to make more money right there.
Right. It's so you guys know that if you put somebody on a payment plan and they fail on that payment plan, they're failing on themselves, they're failing on the product, they're most likely going to give up, right? And so we don't want that to happen. So when we have a conversation with our people saying, hey, let's just figure out a better plan. Let's just figure out a plan that's more feasible and works for you. Then they go, great, okay, let's do this. And you create a new plan. We use SamCart to say, okay, great, we can create a custom plan just for them because there's so many of those variables.
Yeah. And SamCart for me is a little bit, it just looks better. Sorry, I think the checkout pages look a little better. There's also a ton more options to create more customizable things. So you could really kind of create a sales page, checkout page hybrid in one, which is great for VIP options because you can have testimonials and you can make it, branded, all your colors. So there's really more options for a customizable experience on SamCart.
So we digress, but this number 12 is adding a one-click upsell. Now, by the way, BBD members, you have a one-click upsell script in there. I don't know if you knew that, but it's there for you, waiting for you to use it. And a one-click upsell is when you make an additional offer as soon as the initial purchase has been made. Like, hey, wait, before you go, I want to make an additional offer. And obviously this has to be done, the right way. But we do one-click upsells all the time. And when done right, you're going to see anywhere from 20 to 35% uptake on that. So offering additional coaching or done-for-you service or more resources or something else that complements what they've already purchased but doesn't take away from what they already purchased is a powerful low-hanging fruit opportunity. You don't need to go do another launch. You don't need to go do another webinar. You don't need to sell again. They're right there. And hey, do you want this other thing as well?
Yeah, and you don't even have to make another offer for something else. It could just be an offer to pay off your payment plan early for a bonus, just because
we've done that.
Yeah, you may not be making more money long term, but you're collecting more money up front, which in turn, with bill payments and everything, leads to more money.
And you guys are getting upsold all the time. Look at just when you go to Whole Foods, you go to the supermarket, right? All the little crap in the aisle as you check out, right? And you go to CVS and they have you kind of walk through this whole snake aisle of a line. There's all this little crap there for you to buy because you're already checking out. You're already buying. It's like, oh, this little USB thing, you know?
Yeah, or even if you're at a department store and they're like, oh, do you want to sign up for this credit card? You know,
no, so you say no to those.
Yeah, but that's an upsell.
It is an upsell, but you say no to those, right? Right, guys? You say no to those. Those are no good.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Right? And then, downsell, one-click downsells, right? So you could make the offer and say, hey, we've got this extra thing. It's this price. They say no. You could say, well, how about this thing? You know what I mean? And you could have a lot of fun with that. These are all low-hanging fruit options. So there you guys have it. 12 ways that you can be making more money right now. And if you're not making the money that you want in your business, chances are you're not doing any of these things. You're not putting your attention on these things. You're not looking around at all the money that is around you, that sometimes you just have to bend down and pick it up because abundance is your birthright and you do deserve to be making more money. And money and deservedness have nothing to do with each other. They're not even correlated. You don't, people that are making more money than you are a more deserving human than you? Are you high? This doesn't make any sense. That's not about what it is at all. It's just an exchange, and a lot of times we're not asking. And if you're not very good at asking, and if you bring a lot of your own money crap to the table, you're definitely not going to ask. And if you don't ask, you don't make the money, and then it reinforces the money crap stories that we have, and we stay broke. So every single one of these that we just went through, you're going to have to ask.
Yeah, and don't underestimate your listener audience. Don't put your money stories on them.
Yeah, don't do that. That's really rude to do that to them.
Yeah.
To be like, well, I have a lot of scarcity issues, so I'm going to superimpose scarcity issues on my audience. How dare you?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
No. And you don't know who's on your list either.
And they're all adults.
Right.
I mean, 99% of our audience, their audience is adults. I know we do work with some people that their audience is like college kids and teenagers and stuff like that, but they work with the parents in a lot of respect, or they get the money from the parents. But your audience is adults. Let's treat them like adults. They know how to make decisions. They got the big boy pants and big girl skirts on or whatever, and let them decide. Hey, this is what I got. This is what it's going to do for you. This is how much it is. Are you interested? Let me know. No? Okay, great. No. Are you interested? No? Okay. Oh, you are? Great. Awesome. Yeah, you said yes. You're an adult. You can say yes. You can say no. They said yes. Great. Let's do this. That's really as simple as that. We get all of our mucky human emotions into all of it. Let's just make it simple again. So there you guys go. 12 ways for you to make more money right now. I hope you'll pick one of those.
Yeah, when you pick one of those,
Nice.
let us know how it goes.
Let us know. Here's to you making more money. Take care.
Cheers.